Welcome in, everybody. Star Wars Galaxy Hero. Today is the 30th of April, 2025. Everyone's doing well. We've passed day 700. I keep from getting to mention them, but we passed day 700 a little bit ago. Thanks all of you that have been part of the 700-day journey. Fun fact, if you're wondering, when I might be done with this account, I've made a decision. And I'm serious about this. It might be as soon as whenever the Cleveland Browns win the Super Bowl. Because I'm not a fan of the Browns, but if you're not familiar, they are widely regarded as, well, not widely regarded, but they're regarded as easily the most futile football team in the NFL. And so I've decided that we're going to close up shop the day the Cleveland Browns win the Super Bowl, which they haven't done it yet in the history of their team. So I think we're pretty good. Otherwise, no plans to. But should the Browns win the Super Bowl this coming season, we might go play a closing time, and I mean, I think it's pretty bold. If the Cleveland Browns win the Super Bowl, we're going to be done with this account. We leave it up to fate. But personally, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Anyway, just watched a little bit of Arnold talking about this guy's clone trooper, and it's like, if you haven't yet come to the point where you have realized that the reason CJ's doing all this stuff with these dark side clone troopers, it's just Deadpool shenanigans. It's just Deadpool shenanigans, and that's really the only way I can even contemplatively think about this is just Deadpool shenanigans. Because as I've talked about before, Anakin is the Deadpool of Star Wars. And so that's all this is. It's just Deadpool shenanigans. Anyway, when we talk about that, we finished Zam and we got Zam the Relic one, so we're done with our Zam, and so now we're gonna press in on these people that we have to work on and we need to get up for Leia. And like I said before, if we're able to save up enough, if we're able to knock out a large portion of these people that we need for Leia, then we'll just start on Leia, because it makes sense that we would. And we can, we're going to have to do them sooner or later. So it makes sense that if we can, we should knock them out now. I'm trying to figure out how many I think we should be at, where we should be at physically. And I don't know. I don't know what number we should be at, but looking forward to finding out. Anyway, it's late. I'm gonna try to do this as best we can, and then I need to rack out because. So, is there anything else I wanted to talk about? I don't know. Today was weird. Not a whole lot to talk about there. I'm not gonna try to figure it out while I'm just exhausted because that's not fair to anybody. Because I am quite tired. So we're trying to get as much stuff in as we can. Then we're trying to beeline. Well, aside from shower because we desperately need a shower, and then I may not even do that. I'm just that tired that doesn't even really make sense to even try to take a shower, but I will. But it might be quick in and out. But no, let's talk about just running through the stuff we need. Daily effort. I keep seeing that Revenge of the Sith is making bank, and that's fine. I heard some interesting scuttlebutt about Gina Carano's lawsuit against Disney. And guys, if you don't know about Epic Universe, there's a lot of stuff that Disney has on its plate that they're not dealing too well with. Why? Because reasons, I guess, is the best way to say it. That's probably the safest way to say it. But it's a reason. It's definitely there's definitely something there. There's definitely something interesting, but I'm not even going to try to do any more of those because it's rough right now, guys. But we're trying to figure out. They want me to preload this. What? Did we go over the mark? What are we doing here? How much time do I have left? Let's just do it. I don't want to. I just don't. I don't even want to think about. I mean, nah. Let's wait. In case. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Appreciate your time. Appreciate the time. Appreciate all of you. We're trying to push in. We're trying to attract more people to the channel so they can come in here or discussions. Anyway, if you wouldn't mind, leave me a like, subscribe, tell your friends, ring the notification bell. And other than that, thanks so much for being here. God bless. Hold the line, and see you next time. Bye.